Miami obviously gets it done at the end. Just, why was it Miami for you when you kind of sorted through it all?
So the thing is with Miami, the atmosphere down there is something different. They built a new team, new coaching staff. And I feel like with the coaching staff, they really care about me as a player. So I just feel like that's the best fit for me.
Yeah. Just what happened during the, that last official visit weekend that kind of helped you, realize that was kind of like the place for you?
Just building a relationship with those coaches and having that same, atmosphere with them and building that energy in the room. So I feel like that's the best place fit for me.
D-Nick, I know he kind of went, he was like, chipping away all cycle, chipping away, and, just talking about like his effort in recruiting you and, how important he was in you making the decision to go to Miami.
D-Nick is a great coach, and also like he really cares about his players. He always tells his players like, make sure you go out together, like a brotherhood thing. And that's one thing that stuck out with me.
When did it start kind of getting into your mind that a flip might have been possible?
It was kind of getting to that end, crunch time really, and I just feel like I need to get ready for work. So I feel like I'll be in the best position at Miami than Florida.
How did the Miami coaches kind of present that to you about your fit being better?
They had a good layout for me, and also like they told me like what's the real about Miami and what could be like the next Ray Lewis and some other big athletes that came out of Miami. So
I was going to say, on the field, what is the fit? You do a lot of things at the second level. Mm-hmm. Where do they see you, at least starting your college career?
I feel like they have me as a linebacker and being like the next Ray Lewis, to be honest.
What does it mean to hear that name associated with yours in any capacity?
It feels good. It feels exciting. I'm ready to work. Like I want to be like the next Ray Lewis, to be honest. But I'll be the next Hitman because that's my brand. That's my name.
Do you get there in January?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of your goals, like what you want to accomplish, over the course of the spring, like anything like physically you want to change about your body or add to your body, like how are you kind of going into the spring?
My biggest goal to get into Miami is as far as competing wise and like be able to take a senior spot. And that's one thing I did before in high school. So I just want to be able to get ready and put in some work. I want to be coached up by the best.
Go ahead.
When did the Miami coaches start pushing and say, we're going to kind of go full throttle for this flip?
They pushed it big time. Like, they really want me, and I feel like that's the best thing for me. So
when did they start?
It started, like, my sophomore year, really.
Okay.
So it was on me because the coach, Joseph, he was at Florida State, and then he ended up moving back to his hometown, which is Miami. So Coach Joseph was one of those dudes that wanted me. So.
Were they always that second school for you, or were other schools moving up and down?
Gotcha. Yeah, that definitely was. So.
You got Kiko Mauano, Francisco Mauagoa. I mean, he's had a really good, year this past year. The opportunity to, learn, play with a guy like that. Mike linebacker. Just, do you have a relationship with him yet, or
no, not yet.
Much of him?
Not yet, but I watched some highlights, and I feel like Kiko is one of those good guys, and I can learn from. And he'll coach me up as a on the field and in the classroom type. So I feel like I'm ready to be coached up by him. So.
What's the reaction from Miami Steph when they heard that when you kind of told them the good news that you were flipping and all that stuff? Just what was that moment like, and how did those guys react to that?
They was excited. Once they heard the Hitman was coming home, I just feel like it was the you all the time. So go Canes, man.
Yeah.